Let's go through this. So see, Arush, Muskan, Trisha, the thing is that from ninth standard, when you began with trigonometry in ninth, you must have heard this rule that trigonometry is applicable only to right angled triangles. We had hypotenuse, opposite, adjacent. So we always use trigonometry in right angled triangles. But actually, trigonometry is applicable to any random triangle. Need not be a right angled triangle, it can be any triangle. So this part of trigonometry, this chapter which we have, properties and solution of triangles, it deals with any triangle, like a scalene triangle or an isosceles triangle, just any triangle in general. And then we have some rules which are applicable to any random triangle. The first rule, sine rule. So you have to understand some basic notations. If we have a triangle ABC, so Arush, the side opposite to angle A will be called small a. So the length is small a.
Yeah.
The small a will be a number in sums, like it will be 5, for example, which means this is 5 centimeter. Side opposite to B
Oh,
is denoted by small b, and opposite to C will have length small c. So the sine rule says that sine of the angle A is going to be proportional with the side opposite to it. Proportional matlab ratios will be equal. So sine A upon A, sine B upon B is equal to sine C upon C. That is the sine rule. And just to take this a little bit further, this is actually equal to 2r. It's always equal to 2r. Now you guys will ask me, what is this r? So do you guys agree with me that this triangle will have a circumcircle? Do you guys
yeah.
understand a circumcircle? As
Yeah.
एक circle होगा. Just excuse me for my drawing, but I hope you understand what the circumcircle, a circle which passes through all the three vertices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
तो इसका एक सेंटर होगा यहाँ पे कहीं पे, and this will be the radius r. So this ratio is actually equal to 2r. That is the basic rule. Are you guys writing this, or shall we move ahead to the cosine rule?
That's
Sorry, Arush, you said something.
yeah, I said.
Wait.
See, the next is cosine rule. Cosine rule is actually very easy to remember. I'll share the trick to remember this. If we have cos of a, so see, in the numerator we have squares. We have a square, b square, c square. So if we have cos of a, we subtract a square. If we have cos of b, we subtract b square. If we have cos of c, we subtract c square. Remember it this way: cos of a subtract a square, cos of b subtract b square, cos of c subtract c square. And if we have cos of a in the denominator, a will not be there, so it's 2bc. Then in cos b, b will not be there, so 2ac. In cos c, c will not be there, so 2ab. Okay, we'll not get into the proofs. These proofs are very lengthy, it will take a lot of time, and we don't need it. So let's just learn these formulas. Wherever tricks are possible, I'll just share some tricks which will make it easier to remember. Next, projection rule. See, projection rule is also easy to remember if you understand the pattern. So a is equal to b cos c plus c cos b. So the formula of a will have b and c, and b is with cos of c and c is with cos of b. Similarly, b is a cos c plus c cos a, and c is a cos b plus b cos a. This should be a. Are you guys following this? Easy?
Yeah.
Shall we
Yes,
proceed?
sir.
Yeah. Exactly.
Let's go. Sure. Next is Napier's analogy. See, this is tan of b minus c by 2. अब ये learn करने के लिए, if this is b minus c by 2, then we have b minus c and b plus c. And along with that, we will have cot of the third angle. So it is cot of a by 2. Similarly, for c minus a by 2, this is c minus a upon c plus a. Third angle is b, so cot of b by 2. And tan a minus b by 2 is also same. A minus b upon a plus b, cot of c by 2. Next are the half angle formulas. See, in these half angle formulas, let's understand the sine formulas first. So sine का जो formula है, for sine a by 2, will have root of, see, if it is a by 2, then in the numerator a will not be there, In denominator also a will not be there. In numerator we will have s minus b, s minus c. Now you will ask me what is this s. So s is basically semi perimeter. Do you guys understand what is semi perimeter?
Yes.
So it's basically half of perimeter. So what is the value of s? S is actually a plus b plus c by 2, half of
Yeah.
perimeter. You
Hmm.
actually have seen this in ninth standard, if by any chance you remember something called as Heron's formula. Do you remember
Yeah.
Heron's formula to find area?
Yeah.
Yes.
Area is equal to root of s into s minus
S.
a, s minus
S.
b, s minus c. तो ये s वही वाला s है. चलो तो साइन ऑफ b बाई 2 में सेम c और a होगा, so it's root s minus a upon c है. So can you guys tell me what will be sine of c by 2?
Yes.
नहीं,
Root
your
of
voice is
अच्छा
root of.
बी, अच्छा सी पूछा.
uh, s minus a s minus b upon ab.
करेक्ट, डन. चलो अब कॉस में आता है. तो कॉस में है ना, देखो न्यूमरेटर में इट्स गोइंग टू बी, इफ इट इज a by 2 देन ओनली a विल बी देयर. So it's going to be root of s into s minus a. And denominator is same, a will not be there, it will be bc. Similarly cos b by 2, numerator b will be there, denominator b will not be there. Can you guys tell me what is cos of c by 2?
So it's like C.
Yes guys, cos of c by 2.
S
S
into S minus C
s
upon A.
minus c upon ab.
चलो नेक्स्ट आता है tan a by 2, tan b by 2, tan c by 2. See, it's actually division of this sin a by 2 and cos a by 2. So do you guys agree with me? This BC will get cut.
Oh, yes.
And then it's this sin का न्यूमरेटर अपॉन cos का न्यूमरेटर. ठीक है, तो अगर आप लोग पैटर्न ऑब्जर्व करोगे तो इतना भी डिफिकल्ट नहीं है लर्न करना. देयर आर टू मेनी फॉर्मूलाज, बट देन यू कैन मैनेज दिस. एंड एनीवेज यू हैव टू डू दिस फॉर बोर्ड एग्जाम डेफिनेटली, तो ये तो करना ही पड़ेगा. चलो लेट्स मूव अहेड. नेक्स्ट, हैव यू गाइस सीन दिस फॉर्मूला ऑफ फाइंडिंग एरिया? फाइंडिंग एरिया का और एक फॉर्मूला होता है. एक तो हेरॉन्स फॉर्मूला जो हमने देखा, अदर देन दैट देयर इज वन ट्रिग्नोमेट्री रिलेटेड फॉर्मूला. सो इफ वी हैव अ ट्रायंगल ABC where this is length A, this is length B, this is length C. So one of the formulas of finding area is this: half into B into C into sine of this angle which is between the two sides. Understand this carefully, guys. If you are taking B and C, which is the angle between these two sides B and C?
A.
A.
It's A. So it's going to be half
A.
BC sine A. Similarly, half CA sine B, half AB sine C. Write this, guys. Achha, these are other two formulas of area of triangle ABC. ABC upon 4 into capital R, where capital R is circumradius. Circumradius means radius of circumcircle. And another formula of area is R into S. Okay, this R into S, R is radius in radius. Do you understand? In circle, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In circle means circle is inside the triangle. So the three sides of the triangle are basically tangents to the circle. So something like this. ठीक है, तो ये होता है यहाँ से जो perpendicular होगा, this is small r into s. ठीक है, let us proceed. Yeah, these are some formulas of circumcircle and encircle. तो ये एक्चुअली साइन रूल का ही मॉडिफाइड वर्जन है जो मैंने आप लोगों को दिखाया था. तो कैपिटल आर का फॉर्मूला होता है a अपॉन 2 साइन ए. इट्स लाइक दिस. इफ यू रिमेंबर, मैंने स्टार्टिंग में आप लोग को बोला a अपॉन साइन ए is equal to b upon sin b is equal to c upon sin c is equal to 2r. So it is just the same thing. It's just the same thing. And delta means area of triangle.
R.
Other than this, we have inverse trigonometry part, the ITF formulas. So first, domain and range. Do you guys already know this? Have you done this in board syllabus, ITF?
We have,
Oh
but
yeah, we
my
have done
I
it
don't
earlier,
know.
right? We have also done it earlier, if
Yeah,
I'm not wrong.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, we have.
So I think you already have these formulas. Just see if there's something which you don't know in this. Then you can
E.
note it down. These graphs are not really important. It's basically explanation of domain and range. जो मैंने शॉर्ट में तभी बताया था, if you remember, कि 1 1 onto वाला region हम select करते हैं. We choose that 1 1 onto region, and that is what decides the range, because inverse exists only if the function is 1 1 onto. And then we have these properties of ITF. So just see if you don't know any particular property, then we can discuss that.
सर ये लगेगा ट्रिगो
क्या?
ITF ट्रिगो का यूज
हाँ, अभी फिलहाल हम जो ट्रिगो के क्वेश्चंस लेने वाले हैं उसमें काम नहीं आने वाला. बट ये मैं जब ट्रिगो का पूरा लिस्ट बना रहा था, मैंने ITF इसी में डाल दिया. बट आज हम लोग जो सम्स
अच्छा
लेंगे उसमें काम नहीं आएगा. वो तो
हाँ
इसमें तो काम नहीं आने वाला. ठीक है. अदर देन दिस हाइट्स एंड डिस्टेंसेस भी होता है, विच इज ओके. वी कैन स्किप दिस. ये इतना नहीं आता है जेई में.
Favorite chapter was
फेवरेट, बट ठीक है, नहीं आएगा. इट्स ओके.
okay.
सर सर्कम सर्कल वाले पार्ट में बचा सकता
Oh, you are writing that circumcircle वाला part? Yeah.
हाँ नीचे नीचे हाँ
ठीक है, let us. Yeah, you write this and then we'll take the sums.